Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at the sync mod. Now you can see that it's actually finishing up my skin over there. That little piggy is working pretty freaking hard with his pigawatts and stuff, and he's generating the last little pictures of my skin right there. It has to build it and then it generates it, but yeah, you probably have no idea what this mod is. So this mod provides clones, also called shells, and these shells are basically a new individual with their own inventory, experience level, and even game mode. However, what they lack is a mind to control them. That's where the player comes in. Each shell is biometrically tied to the player whose sample is used to create it, and will allow the player to sync their mind to the other shells, essentially creating multiple player instances. So that was probably a lot to take in, but essentially this is just a new way of teleporting in the game of Minecraft. It's basically extremely advanced teleporting, but it's like with different characters, and it's really freaking cool. So yeah, so this right here is going to be called a shell constructor, and then we have our treadmill, which is right here, and then over here we have our shell storage unit, which you can see is clearly powered by a little guy. So you can see that I just click there and I can do this cool awesome stuff, and I can teleport into a different character, and it's freaking awesome. That's just kind of a taste of what will happen. So like, look, you can see my skin, like my feet are locked in, and it's got my eyes, and like it's holding my arms right there, and then like my head. I don't know, it's just really freaking cool. It's really cool. So let's like compare the difference between the two skins. Like, what's different? What's different? They're like exactly the same. So yeah, that piggy's working really hard. I don't know why you're still working. There's nothing to be working for there. But yeah, you can tell that I actually teleported into this thing over here, which is my other character that I just created, and I don't have anything in my inventory. So if I actually go, I actually can't really go back because this is actually like a shell constructor. So let's go ahead and go back over here, and let's grab a storage unit. And yeah, but let's kind of just show you how this mod works, because y'all are probably really confused. Hey, Zombie Pigman, when did you come through that nether portal over there? Alright, so let's go and kind of set up our little thing. So the first thing we're going to need is a shell constructor. Let me go show you a crafting recipe for one of these gorgeous shell constructors. One of these shell constructors is crafted with 4 pieces of obsidian, 3 glass panes, a redstone, and a sync core. To get a sync core, you're going to need this crafting recipe that is right below. It's kind of a lot of stuff. So you got like emeralds, nether quartz, and ender pearls, like daylight sensors, and all this stuff. And then yeah, you're going to need a sync core, and you're going to throw that in, and then you will get your shell constructor. Let's go ahead and just throw our shell constructor down over here. Actually, yeah, we will be needing that shell constructor, and then we also need our shell storage unit, which is also the other thing that we will be needing. Wait, what? Wait, oh, those are the same. Hang on. That's our shell constructor. I'm sorry. I grabbed the wrong thing. My bad. Okay, so this is our shell constructor right here. Okay, so, and then we would need a treadmill, which is pretty simple to craft if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna need black carpet, iron bars, daylight sensor, 2 pieces of redstone, and one piece of redstone, 2 pieces of obsidian. That will give us our treadmill. Whoops, I actually have 2 of these storage units over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw our treadmill down right next to our shell constructor, and this is our shell storage unit over here. And then we're gonna need a pig, which actually powers this thing. So let's go and grab a pig, and the best way to get this thing on is probably with a lead. So we're gonna have to get this, and we're gonna have to get you on this treadmill, piggy. I know you don't like hard work, but you're just gonna have to take it. So it's kind of just rub him over this treadmill. I know I'm flying and everything, but let's see if we can do it. No, this way. Dang it! Come on. Dang it. Okay, let's start back over here. All right. So all you need to do is go forward, piggy. It's not that hard of a job. Just go forward. Nope, a little bit this way. There you go. Get on the treadmill. And you start working. So if we break the lead, we can just go back over here, and the lead will eventually break, and then we can go pick it up again. But then he will start running. And actually, I'm going to go into... whoops, that's the time set. So if I actually go into game mode 0, you can actually right click on this, and you notice it will prick you because it's going to take a little bit of a DNA sample. And then notice what it's going to do is going to start building you out of these little tiny pixelated blocks, and it's going to build your whole entire skin up. And it actually does take a while. It actually takes a little longer than a normal Minecraft day, which is about 10 minutes. And then it will build you up, and you can see that the final process was me putting on the thing over there. And this one's actually going to generate another one of me, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so then it will kind of generate yourself. You can kind of hop in here, and you can actually see. Actually, wait, no, this needs to be powered by redstone circuit. Sorry, totally forgot to tell you that. If you notice, this one is actually powered by redstone circuit. So once you throw some sort of a redstone activation device, whether it's a redstone torch or it's a block or really anything, then this will turn green. So if you notice, I take it off. That was red and then green. But yeah, and then you'll be able to hop in here, and you can see your things that you're building. So example, like. One of them's at 20%, one of them is at 5%, and if I go ahead and hit cancel, this one I believe is at 5%, and this one is like at 20 or something. But if I hop in here, and then I go back in here, and I go to my overworld, it will actually have this awesome animation that you probably saw in the beginning, and then I will go back into my old skin that has all my other stuff. Wow, mind-blowing, I know, right? Pretty freaking awesome, and it actually works interdimensionally, what a big word, not in my vocabulary list. But if we go into the other dimension, and I actually have set up a shell storage unit over here, so you can see that I have a shell storage unit. So if we go ahead and hop in here, then we can actually teleport back to our overworld. It will kind of give us this really cool animation and kind of loading screen and stuff, and then we can actually go back in here, and then we will be in a dirt block. Why are we in a dirt block? What the heck? Oh, okay. Well, a little glitchy. We just came out of a grave. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was pretty and not really. I didn't really expect that at all. Okay, so I'm gonna actually show you something cool that you can do. If we actually grab a bed, you can actually set one of these as your home. So if I grab a bed, I believe if I right click this, yeah, there you go. So if I right click a shell storage unit, that little thing will turn blue. So now when I hop in here, we can actually, let's go ahead and teleport back to our nether body. And if we get back into our nether body, okay, so now we're going to be back in our nether body. And then we got to figure out a way to essentially kill ourselves. So if you notice, I just put myself in game mode 0. And if you notice, in my other body, I was in game mode 1. So we actually set that other thing as our home base. So once we kill ourselves, we will actually go back there. We will have our same inventory, same experience level, same stuff, and we'll have also our same game mode. So let's go ahead and kill ourselves, and then we have that really cool effect. It will kind of kill ourselves, transform. The really morphing dead effect was pretty cool, and then we transform back over here, and we are back, and that was our home one. And if you notice, if we actually go in here, actually I can't really show you because I got to set up another storage unit. So let me go ahead and set up another storage unit. Go in here. And then, actually, okay, it's not going to show it, but whenever you're in here and you have one of these fully generated, and it will actually have a little home button. Like whenever you have your skin in here, like for example, I'm in this skin that was in here, but I don't have any other skins generated because I'm still generating them over here. But yeah, this is like my last skin, basically. It's kind of like my last life. But once I have another one generated, and I hop into one of these storage units, and I see that these things are generated, this will actually be my home skin once I rack this guy up over here. It's a little bit of a confusing mod, I will admit. It is a little bit confusing. It's extremely advanced teleporting. Basically, it's going to give you like a whole bunch of lives. So you can kind of sink your character into one thing, give yourself another life with a whole new experience level, game mode. What they lack is basically a mind to control them. So you can basically switch around characters. It's like having a whole bunch of different characters, and they're all different. They're all different players. They're basically like all different Minecraft accounts. You can kind of put it that way. So yeah, guys, that is going to do it for the sync mod. I pretty much covered everything you need to know about this mod. Sorry if it confused you a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't confuse you, because this mod is extremely confusing. I had to do quite a bit of research on this mod because I had no idea how to work it or understand it. It was confusing at first, and yeah, so it's gonna generate my skin. Yeah, it does take a while, as you notice. Like, we went through this whole entire video and it's only like halfway done. But yeah, guys, that's going to be about it for the sync mod. Hopefully you enjoyed. It's a pretty sick mod that allows you to give you shells of a new individual with their own inventory, experience level, and even game mode, but they lack a mind to control them. Interesting. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna quit my rambling. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm Unspool Gaming, and that was the sync mod. Clone yourself.